Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is football time here in Blandar Park in Columbia, Maryland. We have the 2025 iteration of the MDV Cup. This is the Rowland Division A. Crucial matchup between Steel Pulse of the MSSL and Patuxent FA of the Eastern Premier League. Winning in today is the final group stage round, and of course, only one of these teams can earn a spot behind Rowland in the knockout round. Steel Pulse have the slight edge coming off a 3-0 victory. The Baltimore Kickers, and then a tough loss against Rowland. They have the ever so slight goal differential on Patuxent, so a draw would see them through, but both these sides will want a victory and nothing less. Patuxent very much also in the mix, but only 3 points would see them through for an away match against one of the Virginia sides. Likely would be, likely would be either Aegean Hawks or Los Toros, so the winner will face one of those two sides in the knockout round coming next Sunday. But today we got some key matchups here, both on the channel and live in person. If you haven't done so already, drop a like on the video to help others find it in the algorithm, and subscribe to the channel for more. If you haven't done so already, you're missing out. You really are. We have a weekly podcast, the 410 podcast, to go over all local leagues, the players, the teams, the identity of what makes this area so unique. We have such a wealth and depth of talent here in the DMV, and we're bringing it to you live on DMV Sports Media with live form match content. And then of course we have the podcast every Saturday live for you, myself, Gio, and Alfred. Let us know where you're watching from in the chat. Are you a Patuxent fan, a Steel Pulse fan, or just passing through? Regardless, we welcome you, and we're so glad to have you. We mentioned we got a few matches on the day here live on the channel. Obviously, Steel Pulse and Patuxent is first on the docket. At 1 p.m., we have Rowland and Baltimore Kickers. That match, something of a formality, as Rowland has already earned the one spot and will lead the group into the knockout round, but still plenty of pride on the line. Baltimore Kickers have been eliminated, so nothing specific to play for. But then at 4 p.m. we have a crucial matchup down in Virginia. We'll be live streaming North Stars Berryville against Hesperia, and it's another win-and-in type situation. North Stars Berryville would advance with a draw as well, but Hesperia could unseat them with 3 points. So look forward to seeing that live from Ken Lawrence Park in Tyson City, USA, Virginia. We're moments away from kickoff here. Steel Pulse will don their all-red kits. Looks like they're going to play right to left. A triumphant return to the net for Justin Appler, a goalkeeper who's been so important to the success of Steel Pulse over the years, and he will look to lead their back line today. For Patuxent, their strong lineup. They unseated Baltimore Kickers last week in a thrilling 6-5 victory. You don't often see that many goals. Actually, both these sides competed in high-scoring affairs. Steel Pulse losing 6-3 to a strong young Rowland side, the same scoreline that saw Steel Pulse knocked out in last year's MDV Cup, to the very same Rowland. So a little bit of continuity there, but expect this one to be a high-scoring affair. Plenty of offensive capability on both sides. Perhaps at times they leave defending to the wayside, but only for the excitement of the fans. Let's check out and see who's joining us so far in the chat. Well, feel free to make yourself known. Again, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button in order to see more. And again, if you're just joining us, it's going to be Patuxent playing left to right wearing their yellow and green kits. And of course, Steel Pulse will play right to left wearing all red. Patuxent saying their final words as we get ready to set underway. And with that, we are underway. We're just about. Steel Pulse will start off on the ball. And here we go. Some confusion on the kickoff. It looked like Patuxent thought they were starting off on the ball, but it will be Pulse playing right to left. So Ramsey Hassan, Diar Zumana, and Emmanuel Oluwesi back in the side. A strong front three. Also Yusuf Nasiri and Ivan look to round out that midfield. This one's sent back early to Appler, who will add a little extra perspective, a little extra depth to Steel Pulse in terms of how they're able to hang on to the ball in possessions. A strong goalkeeper with his feet. And this one sent back early. Jonathan Shabadi will send it out wide, hits the man on the touch, but not before this one had already gone. So Steel Pulse will get bodies forward here inside of the first minute. Good pressure from Ramsey Hassan, who, in spite of a loss last week, had a fantastic match against Ristosi, imparting his work ethic and not only on the ball, but also to win the ball back each time Steel Pulse lost it. He seemed to be a magnet, just absolutely drifting to the ball and putting pressure on Ristosi players. Helped orchestrate a 3-goal comeback. Unfortunately for Pulse, Ristosi found their footing after Steel Pulse equalized, and Steel Pulse fell to 3 unanswered goals from Ristosi. Good ball movement in the midfield. Charles Edobio will send it outside. Now forward, Hassan gives chase, and Patuxent will have to battle in their own corner. Looks like an early ball in, sent across, goalkeeper punches, doesn't fully clear. Is there a strike? There is. Second bite of the apple for Pulse. Charles Boateng sends it in for Nasiri. Nasiri, magic feet as always. Here's the square ball. Still contested. Jermaine David winning it back. Well done from Jermaine. And down the line from Patuxent. Ivan able to sneak this one out. Now back to Boateng and Edobio. Now Oluwesi will switch the point of attack. Pulse finds some life down that far side. Here's the square ball. And a bit anticlimactic. The ball in and across. It wasn't exactly what Musa Conde had in mind, but likely will have more opportunities to create for the Pulse. This is Jonathan Shabadi sending a goal kick into the midfield. Well, possessed by Ivan and back. Now Edobio finding Musa Conde again. Conde gets a foot to it. Still working. And will receive a throw-in for his troubles. Welcome, Andrea Nietzsche. Watching all the way from Italy. Great to have you in the chat. Here is a shot from Hassan, well controlled by Shabadi. Appreciate the kind words. Yeah, it's not so cold out today. Today we're all right. A little chilly, but not anywhere near as bad as last week. This one's sent inside. And there's a foul from Nasiri. It was good work from Noah Lewis to open up and drive through the Pulse midfield. Ivan will send it back to Edubio. Back across. That's a bit of an errant pass. Doesn't find Davis. Now sent inside. A deep shot is taken, not far wide at all. Good work from Patuxent, orchestrating their first chance of the day. It was Khalid Rafi heavily involved in making that chance almost come to fruition. Now a goal kick for the Pulse. Appler's ball doesn't sail too high, and it will be jammed right down the throat of Steel Pulse. Good turn from Ivan. Davis not quite able to hit Zumana on that occasion, and it will be a Patuxent throw. Good physicality from both sides. The ball sends outside, it's squared, and Appler will easily get onto that one and collect. Here come the Pulse. It's Jagu Amadari sending it down the line. Now Nasiri. Pulse will continue down that far side. They like their chances. Musa across the 18. Here comes Jermaine Davis. Davis finding his teammate. Back outside. Pulse taking their time with this one. Bouncing the ball around the 18. And anticlimactic finish. Not the best pass. And now Patuxent can break forward. And Boateng, right place, right time, able to intervene there. Here comes Ramsey Hassan the other way. Ivan sends it out wide. And Oluwesi will serve as the conduit to the attacks on that far side. Musa Kondo. Not quite able to get his ball in, but we'll get the consolation prize of a corner kick. Paul sending bodies into the box. Don't score a ton from set pieces. They often elect to go short, play from the ground, but a chance nonetheless. The big captain, Edubio, will make his way in. It's lofted in the air. Edubio gets ahead to it, but can't quite redirect it on frame. And it looks like there's going to be a corner kick issued. I don't think I saw it that way, nor did the Patuxent side, but that's what we're going to see. There's the delivery to the back post. Still kept alive. Ivan can't get his shot away. Could be a break on for Patuxent, but Jagu is back, and we'll find Appler. Ooh, not a great back pass out from Appler. Is there a chance for Patuxent? There is, and the chance is controlled by Appler. It's an early mistake from the Pulse goalkeeper. Uncharacteristic, and he'll be happy to have that ball back in his mitts. Meanwhile, Pulse always quick to get forward. It's Ramsey Hassan sending it in. Now, out wide, it's Jermaine Davis. Musakanda. Had to give away the foul to keep that one. There will be a set piece coming out. This one sent into the midfield. Well won by Edubio. Now Diarazumana running out of real estate over on the far side. We'll turn it around. Switched inside. Nasiri working wonders under duress. Now Ivan will send it outside. It's Jermaine Davis working with Nasiri. Now Davis. Davids will find Musa Kande. This could be the pass that opens them up. Musa Kande still going. That's great defending. Sent across. Begs for a finish. And it is the Golasso for the Pulse. Well finished there. Their goal scorer, I believe, is Amadari Ajagu. And Pulse find the 1-0 advantage early here in the 11th minute. Great work from Jermaine Davis. Send that one in and across. A teasing ball that only had one result in the end. Let's take a look at the replay. Davis able to get it across just outside of the reach of Ivan. And then Ajagu crashing forward, leaving the back line and goalkeeper no chance. 1-0 for the Pulse. A promising start on a day in which they need a result in order to advance to the knockout round. This one's sent forward, but Pulse easily able to neutralize. Down the line, easily cut out. There's Davids under some pressure, finds Boateng. Now Ivan. Good ball movement from the Pulse, but this one just outside the range of Diarazumana. Sent inside. Ivan gets there first. And it looks like there was a foul deep in the corner for the benefit of the Pulse. Or perhaps an errant throw. Here's Ivan and Nasiri working together. Now Diarazumana will switch the point of attack. Good ball forward. Just between the back line and goalkeeper. Patuxent can break. Ball sent inside. Numbers forward, the chance taken. What a save from Appler. Second bite of the apple now, and the ball sent across. Well away. That was Edubio. Excuse me, that was Boateng intervening. Now Nasiri finds the ball down the line to Musa Kande. Back to Nasiri. And Pulse have found their footing once again. Well, this is a side that gets forward very well. Lots of offensive power. If there was a criticism of Steel Pulse, you would say at times leave themselves open to the counterattack and also vulnerable on set pieces. So We'll see if Patuxent's able to capitalize on either of those shortcomings today. Sent across by Jermaine Davids. And plenty of time for Ajagu. Now Diarra, the former Loudoun United man, making a poor decision on the ball and opening up Steel Pulse to the counterattack. It's a foot race. Boateng gets there first, back to his goalkeeper, and Appler will just play it safe first time in the direction of Ramsey Hassan. Second ball falls kindly for Emmanuel Oluwesi. Inside, ping-ponging around. Patuxent have plenty of time to turn this, and will turn it. Here's Lewis. Quickly pursued by Hassan, and now out wide. There's Khalil. Still going, finding a teammate. Is there a square ball on? Paul's able to get bodies goal side. And now Oluwesi able to intervene. Appler well off his line, helps out, but forced to play it over the far touchline. It will be a corner kick. As we just mentioned, Pulse at times vulnerable in set pieces. Here is one of those set pieces. It's into the box. Not a great set piece, but chance not fully gone just yet. Good ball forward. And just outside of the range of Kevin Mong. 17th minute, Pulse leading by a score of 1-0 of a Ajagu Amadari goal. I'll send things into the middle for Hassan. Now Ivan gets a foot to it. Here comes Ramsey Hassan on the far side. His ball, not the one he had in mind, and this one trickles all the way into the corner. There's a player down, so we will check on the down player before we come back. Welcome if you're just joining us. So glad to have any and all comers on DMV Sports Media. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all of our live streams. We have 3 on the channel this week. We'll be covering quarterfinals, knockout rounds, the semifinals, finals, Virginia State Cup, Maryland State Cup, and a whole host of spring, summer leagues and competitions. We also have our weekly 410 podcast to keep up to date with all the best local players, teams, and competitions. Hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoy the content, hit the like button on the video to help others find it in the algorithm. Feel free to make yourself known in the chat. Welcome again, Andrea Necci, watching all the way from Italy. If Andrea can participate in the chat, we all can get a message in there. Sincerely appreciate the participation. This one sent wide and will stay in, perhaps causing some confusion for Patuxent. That's Khalid Rafi fouled inside his own area and giving Patuxent a way forward with the set piece. There's Azraji. Now back inside. Abdul Ashrafi. And that errant ball just sails over the far touchline for the benefit of Steel Pulse. Good turn from Ivan. Now Oluwesi switching the point of attack over to Jermaine David. was a bad decision from Jermaine Davids, but it didn't come back to haunt the Pulse as they will continue down the far touchline. There's Ivan looking forward for Davids. Lovely decision to take it out of the air. Here comes the shot. And what a save from Jonathan Shabati, cleared off the line by the defender. I'll come back to that one in just a minute. For now, Paul still have the ball in bounds. Here's Ivan fighting Ramsey Hassan. The return pass is a good one. And is that another save? It looks to be just a goal kick. So we will take a look at this replay from a moment ago. A great early take with the left foot and the amazing save by Jonathan Shabati. Good shot nonetheless from Musa Kande. This one flicked on. Boateng should get there first and will. We'll send it back to Appler. Appler finds Davids. Now upfield in the direction of Musa Kande. Will be another throw for Patuxent, taking a little too many liberties with the spot of the throw. The battle there, Oluwesi imparting his strength. Now Musa Kande finds Ramsey Hassan. Pulse will get some bodies forward. And now into the corner. There's a corner kick. Well sent away. And it looks like Diarra Zamana will deliver. There's a delivery into a good area towards goal. And just wide. Not a bad service at all. Jonathan Shabati will send his players forward. Pulse will find the Siri. Top of the box. The return pass from Ramsey Hassan. Goalkeeper off his line. There it is. Gigolasso. No offside flag. That is going to be a goal that stands. Great ball movement. And the finish on the end of it, I believe it was Diarra Zamana, but really got to call this one a team goal, and it's 2-0 for the Pulse. Let's take another look. It was Yusuf Nasiri. No, it was Musa Kande scoring. And doubling the lead for Steel Pulse. Good little backheel goal. Simple but effective. Doubling Pulse's lead and putting them in a strong position to head into the quarterfinals. Not live right now. We do have a match on the upper field between Das Beer Hall and Bowleys, which we'll see only one of the two teams into the knockout round. We'll try to keep updated on the scoreline of that one, although we don't have it live on the channel. And it looks like Patuxent, meanwhile, have an injury to deal with. Goalkeeper Jonathan Shabati is unable to continue. We hope the best for Jonathan. I hope a speedy recovery, but it will mean an opportunity for their backup. Ryan Bass. I know Ryan Bass is a different player than I was expecting, but well, that's what the roster says. Here we are, 25th minute. Steel Pulse leading by a score of 2-0 off the back of an early Ajagu goal and later Musa Kande with his backheel goal. Patuxent have to find a way onto the board, regain some momentum. But at the moment, it's been all Steel Pulse. This one's sent outside. Here comes Jermaine Davis. Down the line, Conde. There's a foul going against Charles Edubio. Take a look at the replay. Looks like it is Ajarafi to send this one forward. It's into the box. Edubio is there first, still alive, just outside the 18. Now Nasiri, over to Davids. That chance comes to naught. Appler will send it in quickly. Down the line. Good decision. Ball sent through the middle. Lewis unseated by Musa Kande. Now over to Ajagu. Still early in this one. Pulse obviously in the driver's seat, but plenty of time for Patuxent to change the narrative, change the momentum of this one. There's Jermaine Davids' ball. Inside for Ramsey Hassan. Hassan splits the entire midfield, and now it's forward. The flag is up. And Musa Kande just a little early. You could see he came back from an offside position there. And here comes Patuxent sending one through. Lucas sends it across, and there's the golazo for Patuxent. The goal they so badly needed, a momentum boost. Great work from Khalid Ajrafi. Let's take a look at the replay. There's an early shot. Trying to catch the goalkeeper off his line. It didn't come off that time, but we're back in. This one sent down the line. Good turn. Now forward. Edubio is there.
Yes, Edie, yes!
That's good work from Mendo Ortiz on that last sequence of attack, as well as Isaac Carvajal. Let's take a look at the goal again. Here comes a delivery now from Patuxent. Lofted into the top of the 18. First ball sent away by Pulse. And now Hassan will carry, has help outside. Here comes Musa Kande taking it right around the defender. Good turn from Kande. Squares it. And smart defending.
Well done, Abdullah, well done.
There's a Jago taking the early shot on. It's not the cleanest caught shot, and it will just be a goal kick. I believe that was Eduardo Fuentes on the Patuxent goal. If you know in chat, and let us know.
Summer.
Low kick caught out. Lewis getting ahead to it. There's Rafi carrying, lofting it towards the Pulse 18. Shot taken and just wide. Well, it had Appler a bit concerned, but just a few feet wide. We'll take a look at the replay here. And we are back in. Pulse anxious to get the lead back. Sorry, get the initiative back. They still have the lead. This one's sent forward, and we'll just trickle out over the end line for a goal kick. One more time. I just want to see this goal from Patuxent to see if I can find the goal scorer. There's Musa Kande. We'll hold on to it before switching the ball. Jago unable to hang on. It's a sloppy turnover now. Pulse will spring in. Musa Kande, who is offsides, or so says the officiating crew. Touch and go. I think the referee might have just gotten it right, but
Sama, further up the pitch.
you know the goalkeeper's name? The
goalie?
Yeah. I have a name listed, but I think it's the wrong one.
Yeah, because they changed the goalie.
Yeah, well, I know.
Got hurt.
But even the backup, the one they have listed, I know this name, and it's not him. But
Okay,
if you find out, just let me know. Thank you. Do you know who scored, by the way, for the goal scorer?
For us?
Yeah.
Eddie.
Eduardo. Okay, got it. Yeah, Eduardo Fuentes, got it. Thank you. Just to confirm that goal
Exactly, Portero.
was Eduardo Fuentes for Patuxent. Great finish. To cut the lead in half. Much appreciated, Lala baby. It's like
كلم عبد الله كلم عبد الله. طلع فوق طلع.
It's like Rubio will have to take a seat. So that is a loss of a strong player in the air. We'll see how Pulse responds on set pieces. Good claim from Bass. Backup goalkeeper just ahead of Ramsey Hassan. This one bounces all the way through the Jagu. I'll send it back. Pulse. Have a man on this far side. We'll send it across. Well behind David. And now Pulse on the back foot. Sent forward. There's Appler. Inside. Shouts a fair handball, but Ramsey Hassan able to play on. Ivan threading the needle to a Jaigu. Finally sent over for Jermaine Davis out of the air. Well headed back. And another miscue over on that far side. Leading to a throw for Patuxent. Another turnover. What can Patuxent find? Appler off his line, just ahead of Eduardo Fuentes. Now sent across. Good ball through from Jermaine Davids in the direction of Diarra Zumana. Now will be a throw for Patuxent coming out. Something popped up in the air, taken down well from Nasiri, making it look easy. Now Kofi sends it inside. Good turn again from Nasiri, but oh, that one, not the best decision, but it worked out anyways. Sent forward now, Jermaine David squares it, begs for a finish, it's off the bar. And well away from Patuxent, a nervy moment. Here's Nasiri showing off the feet, getting it back. Nasiri, can he find the shot? What a save there from Bass. Still in, and there's the goal on the end of it for the Pulse. Excellent work from Nasiri. And it looks like Musa is the end goal scorer. 3-1 for the Pulse, heading into the tail end of this first half. Let's take a look at the replay. Scrappy and persistent. All credit to Nasiri for keeping that one alive. And it is a second goal, a brace for Musa Kande here in the 39th minute. The Pulse, they did concede. So a fantastic square ball finished up by Eduardo Fuentes, but they found their way back on the board not too long after. Is Nasiri again. That's a seldom seen errant touch from Nasiri, and now Pulse will have to retreat. Good ball into the corner for Carvajal. Carvajal will square it. It's a heavy service. No one there at the backside, and will be a Pulse throw. This one sent forward to Carvajal, but too much to do for the lone player, and now Pulse will restart their attack. There's Boateng all the way over to Kofi. Down the line and out. Patuxent will start with this one. This is the start that Pulse fans were looking for after a tough result against Patuxent, sorry, against Ristosi. What can Patuxent find? That's a poor decision. And again, Pulse will hit on the counterattack. It's Ramsey Hassan all by himself, taking it around the first man. Hassan, top of the 18. Is there a shot? There is not. As Rafi dropping deep to help his team out. And we'll send it forward. Here comes Jermaine Davis. Just about getting there, but not quite.
Somebody's standing too close. Get too close.
This one sent into the corner. Well retrieved by Jagu. Toyote Ivan. Now inside. Oluwesi sends it to Stephen Jude. Down the line for Ramsey Hassan. Hassan runs out of real estate over there. And there is a foul inside of Patuxent territory going against Ivan. Terry Fawn is the aggrieved party. Here come Patuxent. There is space to be found in behind the Pulse back line, especially on this near side, but that's not going to be the ball that undoes them. There's a handball, but onwards we play. Good advantage. There's an overlapping run. Here comes Musa Kande looking for his third. Can he find it? Cuts. Takes the shot on, well blocked by the defender. Number 14. Raimundo Ortiz able to put in a goal-saving tackle there at the crunch time. And now it's Patuxent the other way. Over the top. Rafi is there. But so too is Pulse goalkeeper Justin Appler. Well read from the Pulse goalkeeper. Good ball forward. Flag stays down. And it's going to be a red card for the last man. A tough break for Patuxent. Let's take a look at this one. We're murmurs of offsides. We'll see if there's any validation for that. Well, no, the player came from an onside position. There was a player offside on the second, but he was not the one who intervened in the play, so that's a good decision from the officiating crew. Take one more look at the replay here. There's Ramsey Hassan sending it for Musa Kande. Yes, Musa Kande comes from an onside position. It was Diarra Zumana who was offside, but he didn't get involved in the play, and so he is not offside by the letter of the law. So will be a set piece, a red card dismissal for Patuxent, who are down to 10 men, and a chance for Steel Pulse to knot in one more here in the final minute of the first half. Great early release from Ramzi Hassan to send in Musa Kande. Also a good decision from Dr. Zumana to not pursue that one, which would have nullified the play with an offside. Looks like Oluwesi and Dr. Zumana will stand over this one. Who will take? Here comes the delivery. It is Dr. Zumana, and that is lackluster. Anticlimactic on the end. And goal kick to come. We are into stoppage time now for this first period. Perhaps a good time for both these sides to find their footing. This one sent out wide. Now Ramzi Hassan sends it across. Falls kindly for the pulse. The early shot taken and goes all the way through the uprights for a goal kick. It looks like we are short our prerequisite for the match, a match ball, so we'll wait for the match ball to be sent back in for the goal kick. Here comes the goal kick for Bass. Well delivered into the midfield, but Nasiri's there first. Nasiri pushing through the contact, still going. I believe that was Ortiz who received the red card dismissal for Patuxent. More on that after halftime. For now, it's Patuxent trying to find one back. Moving the ball just outside the 18. The shot taken and sends Appler scrambling, but not gonna really test the Pulse goalkeeper. And it will be a goal kick, and probably the final sequence of the first period. First half, that is. This one's sent out wide for Kofi. Good switch over to Jermaine Davids. Davids. Plenty of space now. Davids will turn upfield. We'll send it down the line for Musa Kande. Kande is there. Oh, nervy moment. Goalkeeper sticks out a foot and makes the all-necessary save to deny Kande his third. Inside for Rajaigo. Now Nasiri back to Oluwesi. There's Ramzi Hassan looking for the corner. Goalkeeper will get there just in the nick of time ahead of Dr. Zumana. Good touch from Carvajal. Boateng.
Take him, Eddie, take him.
Stopping Eduardo Fuentes. Fuentes working against Boateng again. Sent through. Just wide. Great service. And almost a goal for their troubles. Let's take a look at this replay as we head into the half. Fantastic ball in. Still so much to do for the forward man, but we'll see us into the halftime break. A score of 3-1 in favor of the Pulse. Pulse firmly in the driver's seat, especially with the goalkeeping injury for Patuxent, seeing out Jonathan Shabadi, and then a red card dismissal for Ortiz. Tough sledding for Patuxent in this first half, in a game in which they need to see all 3 points. Theirs. Never say never. We will see it in the second half, but we're going to take a quick break here as we ready ourselves for the second half. Just a reminder, at 1 p.m. we have Ristosi against Baltimore Kickers live on the channel, and then at 4 p.m. we have North Stars Berryville against Esperion in a must-win for both of the sides, win-and-in type situation to see who will represent in the knockout stage. So one final DMV Sports Media match live on the day before the big American football match, the Super Bowl later in the day. As always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more. We're going to take a quick break and we will see you in just a few minutes for the second half of this MDV Cup group stage match, Steel Pulse and Patuxent. Well, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are underway here in the MDV Cup knockout round. Sorry, group stage action, but it is knockouts in effect for one of these sides today. Steel Pulse need a draw or the 3 points to go through. Patuxent would need a win, and they would eliminate Steel Pulse and themselves go through. Right now, it's Steel Pulse firmly in the driver's seat. This is a great sequence of play. Return pass in the direction of Ramsey Hassan doesn't complete. It was Pulse who found the 3-1 lead in the first half. They also up a man at Raimundo Ortiz. Earned a red card denying last man, Steel Pulse. Right at the end of the half, so will be a tough second half. Multi-goal deficit to overcome, playing down a man. This one sent in offside decision is pretty easy one. Yeah. Flicked on into the corner, just over the line, and Carvajal did his very best to get there. Couldn't quite get there in time. And now sent forward. For those just tuning in, welcome back. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. We have this match, and then Ristosi, Baltimore City, live on the channel. Esperion versus North Stars at 4 p.m. While not live on the channel, we'll bring you updates as they come from other games. Well, cleared from Charles Edobio. It's Bowley's leading 1-0 over Das Beer Hall in a strong position to themselves go through. A3 Highlanders in the Morton Cup are leading by a score of 2-0. Should send them through. Arshadi undone. Good to see Charles Edobio back on his feet and back in the game in the middle there for the Pulse. All right, it's a clear foul, but onwards we play. Good advantage. Disputes from the Pulse side. Let's see. Ooh, that one does not look offside. It's touch and go, but I think it was just onside. It will be a set piece for Patuxent over on the far side. This one sent up the pitch. Here's Nasiri. Looking for a Jaigu. Good battle between those two and sent out. There's Nasiri. Driving and finding Ramsey Hassan. Back to a Jaigu. Good ball movement from the Pulse. This one sent into the corner. Seconde gets there. Shots for handball. Never really going to get that one. Now Lewis. Back to a Jaigu. This one sent all the way back to Boateng. Boateng over to Adobio. Oh, this one stays inside. But Adobio using his strength and the balance to win this one back. Here's Hassan inside for Nasiri. Now Oluwesi outside. Down the line in the direction of Ramsey Hassan. Good win from Diarra Zumana. Zumana still going, but undone by Noah Lewis. And that's a clear foul against Hassan. Here come the Pulse. Finally undone and sent forward, but Ojagu was there. Now a chance for a shot. Mopped up at the backside. Charles Adobio, the captain for this Pulse side, showing off his veteran leadership and intelligence. He always seems to be at the right place to knock those down and cut them out. Here comes Patuxent taking the shot on. Oh, was it a save? It's not given as one, but goal kick quickly taken. I wanted to see if there was a touch on that to take it wide. Certainly Appler had to get down to cover. Oh, that is a lovely beam of light. It feels really nice. The sun has come out. Good ball in behind. Is there a square ball? Well, waited a little too long to make the decision, Diarra Zumana. Here's Charles Adobio. Good ball movement. Gonna be a throw for the Pulse down in their own quarter. Sent in. It will be a Patuxent throw. Sent towards the 18, flicked on well. And just about clear. Good touch from Oluwesi. The Jagu sends it forward. Hassan gets the first touch. Oh, Pulse all over this one. Oluwesi gets there. Still going, Oluwasi. Oluwasi sends it in the direction of Ramsey Hassan, but this will trickle out for a goal kick. 35 minutes left to play in this one. Paul still comfortably in the lead with their 3-1 advantage, playing a man up on Patuxent's 10 after a red card dismissal at the tail end. Eduardo Fuentes goes down, wants the foul, not going to get it. Onwards we play. Here's Charles Edebio inside for Ivan. Down to Siri. This one trickles all the way through. No one is there, and Patuxent will take over. Good battle over there. Boateng. Now turned by Musa Conde. Good ball over to the far side. Patuxent will get the foul. Watch out for Noah Long on this one. Sent in. Is won by Long, but couldn't quite direct it on goal, and Appler first to it. There's the Siri. Good work from Oluwasi. And Ivan will slow things down. So this is Jude. Jude finds Oluwasi. Now up to Ivan. Pulse into Musa Conde. Musa looking for his third. Takes a step over, sends it across, and it is saved by the backup Ryan Bass. Oh, it's a poor distribution out. Second bite at the apple for the Pulse. Oluwasi finding Ajagu. Ajagu steps, squares it, begs for a finish, and it's in. 4-1 for the Pulse. Stephen Jude, the goal scorer. Great square ball to set up Jude to find this fourth, and Pulse looking the strong candidate for advancing to the knockout stage. We'll take a look at this replay. Good square ball from Ajagu, who was well within his rights to take the shot on himself, but beat the man, took the high percentage play by squaring it right into the foot of Stephen Jude, who would never miss from there. Now 60th minute. Pulse have the 3-goal advantage and a man advantage. Looks like Patuxent making some switches, giving some fresh legs into the pitch. Now Patuxent getting forward. And Adobio will keep this on the ground. Jude over to Ajagu. Wind's picking up here. A gusty day. Khalid. There's Rafi playing it through. Ooh, goalkeeper comes, doesn't really deal with that. Off the bar. And Appler not punished for leaving his open goal. Take a look at the replay. This is going to be a painful one to watch for both sides. Oh, the open goal was gaping, but somehow Fuentes, who found such a great goal earlier, not able to capitalize. Now over to Ajagu. That's an uncharacteristic turnover. Carvajal takes the shot on. It's blocked. Shouts for a handball, and it's given as a penalty. Pulse pleading their case. They believe it was a shoulder. We'll take a look at this replay while we sort things out in there. Ooh, it's a tough call. It's touch and go. It's tough to see. Did that touch on the shoulder or underneath of the demarcation line on the arm? It's tough to say in real time, even in slightly slowed down time. To the naked eye, it does look like a shoulder, but I'll let those who are at home and able to slow this one down to a slower frame let us know in the chat. Was this a handball or was this off the shoulder in a legal play? Well, it will be a penalty kick decision. No red card issued. Perhaps fair. So neither side happy. And here we go. It's Appler in the way, and Carvajal calmly nets this one. Still very much pleading their case. And it will be 4-2, so perhaps a little bit of life into this game.
Posterity, but it's Lucas Evans is number 8.
Oh, okay.
It's a first game for him. But
Thank you. Yeah, that's interesting. They did not really get any of these names right on the roster.
he's joined this week, so
No, yeah, it's not just his. I think half of the names on the Patuxent roster are not correct, so thanks for the heads up. Lucas Evans with that goal, converting the penalty kick, not Carvajal. Sent back to Jude. Jude lofting one in. Let's take a look at the penalty kick. For Evans, great calm penalty to send the goalkeeper the wrong way. And again, it will be 4-2 as we play on into this second half. There's the goal kick sent upfield. Takes a bounce. There's Jude. Now to Bio. Sending one in. This one's sent up. Looks like Jermaine Davis will step back on as Ramsey takes a rest. Into the corner now. Great ball movement from Oluwasi. Squares it, begs for a finish, and there's the golazo for Jermaine Davis. Jermaine Davis made it look easy, but he had to stay over top of that one, and he found himself in a great position. Emmanuel Oluwasi did a lot of the work to set that one up, putting Steel Pulse right back in the driver's seat of this one. 5-2. We'll take a look at the replay here. Great drive from Oluwasi. Squared. Jermaine Davis timed it perfectly. Knew how much time he had. He got himself over the ball, kept his weight forward, and put that one underneath the goalkeeper into the near post. Comes Lucas Summers, still going, slaloming, finding a teammate, and that one is blocked and sent out. Here comes a Jagu. Back to Ivan. Down the line, Nasiri. Ivan, back to Oluwasi. Out in behind for a Jagu, but second ball falls kindly for Pulse. Is there a chance? What a save from Bass. Musa Kande not finding anyone with his square ball. And what a save it was. Steel Pulse not done yet though. This one sent back. David's in a great position. We'll keep it moving. Musa Kande sending it back. Here's Oluwasi. And there's the goal for the Pulse. 6-1 is the score line. The goal scorer is Musa Kande. That's a hat trick for Kande. I do believe That's the 6th for the Pulse. Let's take a look at the replay here to confirm. Yeah, good goal for Musakande. That is 3. Hat trick for Musakande. Congratulations. 6-2 is the scoreline now for Pulse. Things going from bad to worse for Patuxent. With 20 minutes left to play in this one. Patuxent will gamble a little bit, trying to get back into this one. Send one through. Fuentes, the lone man up top, to chase it down. Here comes the Jagu. Back to Nasiri. And it'll be O. Good ball movement. Right now, Pulse very much in control in the driver's seat in this one. That's an errant pass. Outside of the range of Lawal Murtala. That will be a throw for Pulse here on the near side. There's Ivan, Toyosa Ivan. Finding a Jagu. Here comes the goal kick for Patuxent. Sent into the midfield. And all the way back to Appler. Ivan, Edobio. And now Musakande. Finding Lawal Murtala. Conde still going. Can he take on the shot? Stepping over, waiting a little too long. And Pulse have lost the initiative on this drive. Here comes Lucas Summers. Sending it out wide. Shot taken. Appler gets a strong punch to it. And now Boateng finds Olosesi. Good win from Jermaine Davis. That's strong physical presence. And now we'll see his team up. Jude trying the audacious turn, but had a player outside of him. There's Charles Edobio. Now down that far side. Musakande. Steel Pulse not looking their blistering best at the moment. Patuxent will try to take advantage. Here's Olasesi finding Davids. Davids working. Boateng. There's about 15 minutes left to play in this one. Still Pulse, still leading by a score of 6-2. Nasiri, back to Olasesi, wide for Lawal. Here comes Ivan. Chance to go himself, sent across, and there is the goal again for Pulse. It's Lawal Murtala, the goal scorer, and they're getting a seventh for the Pulse. Great goal for Lawal Murtala. Really a team effort. Take a look at the replay real quick. 7-2 for Steel Pulse, and if it wasn't a just done game already, that one very much seals the deal with the nail in the coffin. Now sent through. Charles Adobio is there. Ivan inside for David. David finds Ajagu. Ajagu sends one up top, but there's no takers on the end of it. Eduardo Fuentes wins it. Has help alongside him now. What can Fuentes find? Here comes Fuentes looking for a narrow window. And this chance is done. Pulse will come the other way. Here comes Torioso Ivan. Ivan finds Davids. Now Jude, Oluwesi, Nasiri now. Good ball through. Is there a finish? There is, and there's another goal for the Pulse. That's the second for Lawal Murtala. Murtala making an immediate impact with a brace, and an 8th goal for Steel Pulse. Take a look at the replay. 8-2 is the score here late in this one. Steel Pulse making amends for their tough defeat last week, and they will be on to the next round. They face either Aegean Hawks or Los Toros. Jermaine David's having a strong showing in this one. Young Pulse player. Looking to contribute in this 2025 year. It'll be an interesting matchup. Los Toros or Aegean Hawks. Chance for Pulse to go and collect revenge. Last time Pulse traveled down to face the Hawks over the summer, it was Pulse who went out to an early lead, but left something to be desired on the end of it as Aegean Hawks very much regained the initiatives. Pulse ran out of steam, and Hawks were able to advance in that summer DMV Copa competition. Past the Pulse. Los Toros a couple years ago, we saw them travel up to face the Pulse, and it was a 0-0 contest decided in penalty kicks, where Los Toros were victorious. Oh, that's a terrible ball out. Patuxent will take the shot on, and Appler will make the save and take some more time off the clock as we trickle into the 82nd minute. Down the line, here comes Nasiri. Nasiri has space in front of him. We'll play it off. Back to Nasiri. Nasiri still going. Beats a man. Takes an errant touch. And not able to find his colleague on the end of it. Here comes Lucas Summers. Taking it around a man, but Lowell Murtala was always favored to win that one. Now the other side. There's a Jaigu. Miscommunication there. And a Jaigu. Sorry, Charles Adebayo able to intervene. Here's Jude. Now to Siri. Back to Jude. Lovely ball movement. Eloesi outside. Now Lowell Murtala. Still going through the contact. Murtala has options aplenty in the middle. Wants to find Nasiri, but not going to get it there. And there's Rafi. Will beat a man. The space is opening up in between the Steel Pulse players. There's a player down for Patuxent. We will check on the down man. There's a collision with Ivan. Looks like Rafi is back on his feet and okay to play on. And we are back underway. The drop ball. Ivan sends it forward. Here's Nasiri over. Aljamain David. Back inside. Pulse. It's an opportunity for them to have some fun. The game, in all likelihood, already won. We'll knock and move this one almost at ease. Here's Olasesi. Back to Ivan. And it looks like on the upper field, Bowley's and Das Bierhall has been decided. It is Bowley's going through, I believe, with the 1-0 victory. All they needed was a draw. And last I had seen, it was 1-0 Bowley's. I hadn't heard any other goals from the upper field, so reasonable to assume that Bowley's is through. Was cutting Finding his man at the top of the 18. Still moving the ball. Must take the shot on. Does, and it's blocked. Jude, hungry for his second. And just wins the consolation prize of a corner kick instead. Oh, this one's turned over. And sent forward. Here's Lucas Summers. Holding up play well, but doesn't really have much help. Four minutes left to play. This one well controlled. And there is going to be a foul going against the Pulse. Sterling Davis, the guilty party. Boateng sends it over. Now it'll be L over to Ajagu. There's Ivan. Finding Davids. Davids sends it back to Ajagu, and Ajagu loses out on that one. Here comes Lucas Summers for Patuxent. Ajagu quickly atoning for his mistake, winning a ball back. This one sent into the collect. It's going to be possibly one or two more chances. The result's pretty much certain, and that's a poor clearance. Here's Jude taking the shot on. His shot is blocked. Corner to come. As we mentioned, this one pretty much in the books. It's 8-2 for the Pulse. For those just tuning in, as the second place team from their group behind Ristosi, who will play at 1 p.m. We'll have that game live here on the channel as well. Ristosi taking on Baltimore Kickers, who already eliminated, but still playing for the badge, playing for the pride, testing themselves against one of the best up-and-coming sides in the area, Ristosi FC, who will play their ball in NPSL this summer, National Premier Soccer League. Ristosi got their start in the Maryland Super Soccer League alongside Baltimore Kickers in Division II. So Ristosi, no stranger to playing Kickers, no stranger to playing Ristosi. There's another block right in front of goal and a corner kick for Pulse. The two matched up a few times in Division II. Both have since earned their way through promotion to Division I, and of course, as we mentioned, Ristosi now playing in NPSL. Just a great success story of Super League teams coming through and using the platform to further themselves. Pulse, another team, has done very well in the Super League over the years. Perennial playoff favorite. And always one of the top teams in the Maryland State Cup, the MDV Cup, and of course in the U.S. Open Cup qualifiers. Narrowly missed Open Cup qualification in the final round of qualification in a thrilling double overtime loss up in New Jersey. Had a tough away fixture and still were almost able to force a result. They lost in penalty kicks to a strong New Jersey Alliance side. This is Siri losing out. Patuxent will try their luck forward here in the 90th minute. Here's Ivan. Back to Boateng, over to Edubio, back to Boateng, and that is going to be the final whistle. Pulse victorious by a score of 8-2. Tough sledding for Patuxent today, who went down early and then went down a man, playing with 10 men for the entire second half. Congratulations to they're showing throughout the tournament, but they will be eliminated. Look forward to seeing them competing in the spring in the EPSL and the Eastern Premier Soccer League, and then over the summer in USL2. So good luck to Patuxent, and we'll look forward to seeing Steel Pulse next Sunday facing either Los Toros or Aegean Hawks down in Virginia in one of these evening games. For now, we're gonna sign off and switch on over to that Ristosi versus Baltimore Kickers stream. Just a reminder, we have that game kicking off at 1, and then at 4 we have North Stars versus Spirian down in one of the Potomac, Virginia groups of the MDV Cup to see who will get in. And it's either Spirian or North Stars playing in a head-to-head group stage match for a knockout round competition. Don't forget to like and subscribe.